What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good morning. Well, I guess it's afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? I'm a little discombobulated today. That's the word of the day, baby. That is the word of the day. Let's have a look at Bitcoin here, guys. So, looky what we have. We are just a hair above the 30-day SMA. We need to close this daily candle above the 30-day SMA, which is sitting at $105,680. So what I would like to see right now is a nice bulls need to jump in here and push us up to like $107,000. That would be perfect. Let's get up there. Let's close the daily candle up there. That for me would make it far less likely that we're coming back down, right? But until we close above that 30-day on this candle, I'm not convinced. And we have to close there. It doesn't matter if we wick. We're above it right now. Barely, but we're above it. It doesn't matter if we don't close above it. So that's what we want to pay attention to. Bulls need to step in right now today. Let's go and push this bad boy up. We got a couple of super chats to get into. Jake the Snake, when Lambo, Mr. Future? You should be asking, when Sierra 2500, right? What do we got? Jared, look under your chair. You're all going to see healthy portfolios. There you go. Exactly. Bullish, and bullish. So things are looking strong right now, guys. They're looking good. But once again, we need to close above the 30-day. If we don't, then it's going to be a bear trap, and we're going to come back down here into this zone again, most likely. So is it a fake out? Is it a bear trap? Or is this our rise to glory, guys? I told you guys I was expecting the next leg up sometime around after the 10th of June, right? So the latter half of June is when we're going to start to make our way to the upside. So there is theoretically time for us to come back down here, but I'd rather just not see it. Let's just keep going here, right? So if we couple that with, let's go look at the M2. So we couple that with the M2. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking on track. We've had our little dip to the downside, and what comes after that? Well, I would say about 2 days, a day or two of sideways where we are now, and then boom, snap to the upside. So we'll see what happens, guys, which is funny because if we go sideways in this range we're at right now and then snap to the upside, that would bring us to the 9th, which is right on par with when I said the 10th. That's pretty damn close, right? Rob Stradamus in the house, right? And then we got all of this, guys, and this is going to last us for about 3 months through July, through the rest of June, July, and August, right? 3 months, well, 2.5. We'll call it 2.5 months. And we don't even know for sure if the M2 is done yet. If the M2 takes another turn to the upside from here and starts to go, well, I mean, you know what that means, right? More upside to go after. But I don't think so. I think what we're probably going to see is the M2 is going to roll over a little bit. Not massive, well, I guess big, but not like, you know, and we might come back down to this range here at some point, because I do believe that Bitcoin and crypto is going to hit the end of August. We're going to hit like September, and then we're going to see a correction in the market, which is going to make people think we've topped, right? And then we're going to see our blow off top in probably November, right? So we'll see that dump in September, maybe into October a little bit, like the first couple days of October. And then we'll see, boom, the blow off top through November, half of October, November, maybe a little bit in December. But once you start getting into December, you start getting into the retail mindset of, shout out to Spencer, who said this last night in our live, I'm not holding my bags through the Christmas season. I'm selling, taking profits, and making sure my family has a good Christmas, right? So that's most likely what's going to happen. So no matter how you slice it, I think that we do see an end to this bull run November, beginning of December at the latest. I know there's people out there saying we're going to bleed into 2026, guys. I really don't think. If prices are way up here and higher, I do not see the average retail investor willing to hold their bags through Christmas, right? Most people are going to sell. There will be some who are bag holders, as always, right? But that's kind of how I see the rest of this year playing out. So if you're bearish right now, you are tripping, my friend. You're tripping. Get in where you fit in. That's what I say. All right, let's get into the chat. Let's see what's going on out there in the wide world. Jake the Snake, Roberto, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, brother. A guy. Don't do Rob dirty. Hit the like button. Yes. What are we at with the ratio here? We got 256 people watching. We have 45 likes. Guys, that's like just walking up and poof, sacking me right in the gonads, right? If you're watching, hit the like button. Let's see if we can hit 125 likes. Let's make that the goal. 125 likes in this stream. We're keeping it completely realistic here and conservative. So smash the like button and help us out. Let's get 125, guys. Let's get 125. Isaac, my dude, lick a tongue in the house. Greetings, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Rob, do you think Jasmine most likely will do great this bull run or only X coin for both quality weird? No, Jasmine's going to do fine, man. Jasmine will do fine. Hey, Rob, it's been a while since my Swift was outperforming the rest of my portfolio. There you go. Swift coin's looking juicy today, up 3.5%. The volume has picked up a little bit since this morning. We need to see a lot more volume in Swiftcoin. It only has $1 million in volume right now. So we need to see that pick up. That's all. That means no one's buying and no one's selling, right? Period. So it's good. It's not good that no one's buying, but it's good that no one's selling, right? So that's good. What's going on, Jake the Snake? Happy Saturday. E-Dubs in the house. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe, everybody. And definitely join the Patreon. It's where it's at. If you want to make money, Rob is awesome. Thank you so much, E-Dubs. I appreciate you, man. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. What's up, crypto fam? Hope everyone's doing well. Let's get this money. Can I get an amen? Parallel life, Rob, in your best Arnie voice. Quick run to the... My throat's a little scratchy today. I woke up really, really crotchety this morning. Really, I've been salty all morning. I don't know why. I think I woke up with the wrong side of the bed. D-Worm. Funky. What's up, buddy? Dry powder getting ready to ignite. XCN looking like the place to put it for the combustion. There you go. SoFlo Rick, where you been, my dude? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Carlos in the house. Carlos, XCN. That's not a dead coming coin. No, you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? Hell no. Yes, guys. As I said before, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We're getting up there, guys. We got the 77 likes. We got to get to 125. That's the goal. That's the mission. That's the plan. Let's get it going. Hit the like if you just got in here. We have a goal. We have a mission. Let's achieve our goal. J Money, second Pokemon of the day. We got Bulbasaur in the house. Nice. Parallel Life, amazing support in the Patreon. Really can't say it enough. You'd be silly not to join. I'm new to all this, and not only have I 7x my money, but I haven't panic sold. There you go. Perfect, guys. These are people in the Patreon telling you this. They're telling you you are crazy if you are not jumping over to the Patreon, right? Lily says, hit the like button. Paul, nice to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Another local in the house. Waiting for the drop to get back in. Jake the Snake. My vote is we're going up this weekend. At least I hope. There you go. That would be awesome. Yes. Braveheart says, I joined the Patreon and have 3x'd my money in under 6 months and before much of anything has taken off. By being cheap and avoiding paying the experts $20 a month, you are holding yourself back. Exactly. Yes, that's exactly it. That's the thing that I don't understand about it is like some people are like, I don't want to pay $20 a month for a Patreon. Okay, but you realize that, I mean, we did a 400 or a 500% return on XCN. We did a 440% return on ZBEC, and we did a 220% return. If you had gotten in on just one, if you get in just in on one of our gems, that would have paid for your membership for 5 lifetimes, and you still would have money left over, right? So to save yourself $20 of not joining the community, you're losing tens of thousands of dollars in opportunities, right? I just dropped 3 more gems over on the Patreon Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm dropping another one today and another one tomorrow, right? You're missing out on these gems, guys. So really you have to ask yourself, are you going to continue to be one of those people who asks me on YouTube later after one of our projects has pumped 400% if it's too late to get in, or is there going to be a pullback when you could have been buying in 400% ago, right? Absolutely. Braveheart says, I'm not sure if it's a bull trap, but I'm sure Rob's calls are right over 90% of the time. So tune in, folks. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not convinced until we close. See, we're back below the 30-day SMA again. Until we close above it, I'm just not falling for it, man. Clifford says, thank you, Rob and Crypto Future community. Greatly appreciate the open mic Friday nights. Yes, was a good one last night, guys. It was a good one. Absolutely. Oh, man, I should turn my air conditioner on before I went live. It is hot in here all of a sudden. Motives, I'm holding. I need to see what happens tomorrow. There you go. And Monday. Gamma, I hope in one hand and crap in the other. There you go. What's up over the top? Good to see you, man. Easy, yo. What's good? Happy Saturday, fam. Good to see you. Going on vacation tomorrow. Maybe after this year, I'll get to ride first class. There you go. There you go. That's what I want to hear. Anthony, what's up, my dude? Good to see you. I'll wash my hands. Ryan, what's going on, Robin, everyone? Do you think the liquidity hurt shorts than longs? The hunt. I did that this morning. I had a look, and there's not as much liquidity in terms of leverage trading as there was yesterday. A lot of people exited their positions, right? When I looked yesterday, there was like 8.5 billion on both sides of the fence, right? For longs and for shorts. Today, if we shot up to 107,000, there's only 1.26 billion that would be liquidated in shorts. And if we drop to 102.2, only 1.5 billion would be liquidated in longs. So there's not a really big number anymore. Yesterday it was extreme, but a lot of people closed their positions because they're smart. They knew that, there was going to be a mass liquidation event if they didn't. So absolutely. Still here. There you go. Danny, no, when Sierra Denali, yes, with Duramax. There you go. Exactly. First we go GT40. Doesn't have the same ring to it. Jared, have you heard of Kudus, Rob? It's like the Nadix, but for health. Actually learned about it through Nadix Marketplace. Never heard of it. Let me have a look. Let me have a looky-loo. What is it? Kudus? C-U-D. Is it IS? Yeah, it's IS. Let's have a look. 24, almost a $25 million market cap, 10 cents. It's got it's got good tokenomics. They don't have any tags. Oh, this is like super new. Super new. All-time high was 2 days ago of 15 cents. You have surprising amount of listings for how new it is. What do they do though? That's what I want to know. What are they? What are they? Got to put my Batman voice on. Initiate your longevity journey. Pioneer package. Sporty series. The rings. These look like rings. 5x rewards with activity mode made for everyday athletes. Sports rings is what they create. I don't know, man. This kind of reminds me of those. What were those like metal bracelets people were wearing for a while that claimed they had magnetic properties that healed the body or something like that? That was a total scam. This kind of seems like that. I'm not saying the project is a scam. I mean, if you can sell something, if you can tell people, hey, here's a bracelet or here's a ring that has healing properties because of the metals have some sort of magnetism or something, and people believe it and buy it, that's not a scam, right? You're not rugging people or anything. So I'm not saying it's a scam, but I mean, it is kind of a sleight of hand kind of thing. So I don't know. Yeah, we had bracelets like this in the past. I can't remember what they were called for the life of me, though. It was probably about 10, 15 years ago now. Yeah, I don't remember what they were. It reminds me of that, though. Right. I'm sure someone will remember what they're called and they'll tell me in the chat. Anthony, got $1,000 of dry powder. Where should I put it? Into crypto. Into crypto. I hear Anthony. I hear Shark Coin has been explosive. Nice. Super excited for the next week. Yes, absolutely, man. Crypto B, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Green tea, Squirtle's in the house. Now we haven't seen Pikachu in a long time. Anthony says, hit the damn like button. Yes, let's check the ratio. 309 people watching, 106. Come on, guys. We got to get to 125 likes. We are so close. We can taste it. 125 is the mission. That's the plan. That's the goal. Let's get it. Let's smash the likes, guys. Still just 107. All right, let's keep this party rolling on. Somebody asked me, guys, I got to stop and talk about this for a second. Somebody asked me in the comment section of one of my videos this morning. I saw it. They asked me about White Rock. Okay. Now, I've kept a parallel eye, like my peripherals on the project, and it seemed like an okay project. However, there has been a development in that project that has completely and utterly steered me away from it. Absolutely. And that is that some other YouTuber out there made a video about White Rock as a project. And because White Rock, the company, didn't like what the YouTuber had to say, the content creator, they're suing the YouTuber. Yeah. So a crypto company is suing a crypto influencer because they didn't like the honest opinion of their project. That, for me, is a death sentence to the project. You just killed your own company. I would not invest in a crypto company, that filed a lawsuit against a crypto influencer that's just giving his honest opinion on the project. Sorry. So for me, White Rock, that's a big no. That's a hard no for me. Carlos, 125 likes. Did we get it? Did we reach it? No, we're at 111. We're not there yet, brother. 111. We're creeping. We're creeping while you're sleeping. We got to get up there. We're so close, guys. It's so close. All right. What else do we have? Peak is going more down. Is it doing really bad? Peak's going down. It's almost even on the day. Peak's almost even on the day. What are you talking about? Let me have a look. I hold Peak coin, so in no way, shape, or form am I bearish on it at all. No, Peak's pretty much bottomed out. It's pretty much at its bottom. Peak's going to have a good run, man. It has been in accumulation for quite some time here. Let me, yeah. 1 second here. Let me put a purple box on there for you. So it tried to have a bit of a breakout, came back inside, mostly because of the Bitcoin dump. So peak had broken out of resistance here in its accumulation phase, but Bitcoin dumped as it did, and then it plummeted back down inside. So I'm not worried about peak at all. I gotta trim my nose here. My nose is itchy as hell. No, I hold a bag of peak. I'm not worried about peak at all, man. I think you're just being impatient and emotional, to be honest with you. Well, not so much emotional, but I think you're just worrying over nothing, man. It's a nothing burger. Peak's gonna be fine. Peak's gonna be fine. Jasmine sucks. Sorry. Why are you sorry? Your opinion. You're welcome to your opinion, my friend. You don't have to apologize for your opinion. Just understand that it is your opinion and not a fact. That's all you need to understand, right? Crypto Q, hey fam, Rob is the best. Like and subscribe, join the Patreon. There you go. Rare Breed, where have you been? I remember when Rob Father only had 3K subs, now 13. Boom. Yeah, we are creeping while you sleeping. Absolutely, man. Light Warrior says, don't kick Rob in the taint. Either smash the like. Rob, what do you think about XDC at this point? I like XDC. I hold a moderate sized bag of it. I wouldn't even say moderate. Probably, I hold a small bag of it. But I like XDC. It's fine. It'll do well. It's got a huge community behind it for sure. Danny says, all of you watching from the sidelines, don't wait too long to join. You're going to be left so far behind. Yes, exactly. Crypto Dog, hope for a nice dump. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people. I got a lot of dry powder on the side I would like to deploy, but I would be fine with the market just taking off now too, right? I mean, I've been accumulating for 3 years. Gabriel, I just joined the Patreon yesterday. Welcome to the family, my friend. Welcome to the family. It's awesome to have you. I hope you're enjoying the chats and stuff. Anthony, Patreon group is where it's at, people. There you go. Looking forward to the community. Nice. Fleming, just joined the Patreon. Looking forward. Nice. Welcome to the family, man. Definitely check out the chats we have going on over there. I think that you're going to love the community. We are two likes away from 125, guys. We're almost at the goal. You guys are absolutely epic, right? Machine mode. That Pulse Playa, Kita is doing amazing. Yeah, I don't know a whole bunch about Kita. I know that Caesar was talking about them. What is their ticker again? I don't know what their ticker is. Hang on. Yeah, Caesar was talking about them, I think about a month ago. I think he was doing video requests on it or something. KTA, that's what they are. Yes, KTA. Let's have a look at Kita. Oh, it's not even on here. Okay, well, that's why I can't find the chart for it. Let's have a look at it over on CoinGecko then. Yeah, it's up almost 30% on the day. Great tokenomics. $500 million already. New project. 808% up on the month. Fantastic run. Congratulations to everyone who got in on Kita early. Like I said, got to give props to Caesar on this one. He was talking about this like a month ago. I saw him. I saw his videos on it. I did not watch them, and I should have because I might be in on it. But yeah, Kita looks good, man. Looks good. Is it bad I'm down $8,000 and I want to drop more to DCA? Thank you for your for everything. Hey, no, that's a good thing, man. That's a good thing. It means you have mental maturity in the space, right? And that is super fantastic. Patreon costs is grossly underpriced. Yes, absolutely, guys. You have no idea. We charge like $20 a month. Some of these other content creators charge you between $100 and $1,000 a month. Yeah, no BS. And we're doing way better than they are in returns. Kizza, my guy, what's up? Kizza in the house. Mr. Ambitious, taking the extra time as a blessing. There you go. Go fast. Let's go. Loving the Patreon. Absolutely, man. Lewis Like, thank you so much. Everybody, hey, everybody. Williams in the house. Jared says they sell a ring that tracks your health and pays you in kudos. Interesting. I have a Fitbit. Is it like that? I wear a Fitbit. That tracks my health. Can you make a video on gas fees for the time for when the time comes to sell? I saw someone comment about that, and I'm clueless. Yeah, I mean, we talk about Lewis. What I would say also, I highly recommend you watching because when we do live streams over on the Patreon, we also record them, and then I upload the recordings of the live streams that we do over there, and they're really more of a discussion and a Q&A session where a lot of people discuss, like we've had a lot of conversation on the live streams about gas fees on hot wallets, whether it's Coinbase wallets, Phantom, whatever it is, right? Even on your cold wallets, your Decent or your Tangem. We have a lot of heavy, in-depth conversations about the gas fees and those things on the Patreon live streams. So I would say watch the recordings of those, and you're going to learn a lot. Bring a pen and a piece of paper because you're going to learn a whole bunch on those live streams. I remember when those Earth magnet, yes, those exactly Earth magnet bracelets. That's what I was talking about, right? Those rings track your health metrics, I believe. Nice. So they track it kind of like my Fitbit does. Is that what you're talking about? Like you download an app and then it gives you all of your statistics. Do you think ETH is a good buy right now or hold out for a few days? It depends. Are you buying Ethereum so that you have some for gas, or are you buying it as an investment vehicle? Ryan, Big Rob, have decent XCN and Swift bags, but was thinking about aping on Cookie. I love Cookie, man. I love Cookie. Not a bad investment. Yeah, something like that. Those copper bracelets, something like. They had a name though. I can't remember what they're called. Oh damn! Why did my comment get deleted? D, I never saw you. This is the first comment I've seen from you. Hey Rob, good afternoon from, and then it doesn't tell me where it says you're from. So, but good afternoon, guys. We reached our goal. We got 129 likes. Thank you so much. Let's keep it going, keep it growing, man. Let's get to 150. Screw it, right? Let's freaking go, baby. Let's keep this party going. I think it was Power Balance. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Power Balance. That could be it. That could be it. What do we got? We got Shannon in the house. Let's be decent human beings. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Very well played, sir. Very well played. I dig it. Where were we? I'm just going to have to pick a spot. Where the heck was I? Almost there. Here we are. Anthony, Rob Caesar says that XCM will likely hit $1 at the cycle top. You think that's realistic? No, I disagree. I don't think so. I think let's get to the all-time high first, in my opinion. Let's get to 18 to 20 cents first. I don't think $1. I mean, I disagree, but I respectfully disagree. So yeah. Magnetic bracelets or were they copper ones? Yeah, they were like copper. Yeah, and they were saying that they had like these healing properties or something. The winner on here should get a "Don't Be a Chicken Wuss Sissy Bear" shirt. My new favorite thing to be called. Yeah, we are getting shirts made, and maybe I will start giving them away as prizes and stuff like that. That sounds like a pretty good idea. After the whole White Rock and Zebek incident, I didn't want to mess with White Rock. Yeah, there was that. You're right. And now they're suing a YouTuber. That just sounds greasy to me, right? Ducks in my pond in the house, dropping in. Just aped into Kudus. Let's go. Nice. There you go. Nice bag of Kudus to start things off. I'm hoping that it rips, man. You know what? Let's look at the chart for it. Let's see what it looks like. Can I get a chart? Can a brother get a chart? What is it? CUT IS, right? I can't find no chart on it. I thought I'd already found it. Why can't I find it now? That's weird. Anyway, nice, man. Nice. Your boy, Feather Moon, beat me to it today. Hats off to you. Yeah, maybe we're going through menopause. We're going through menopause, right? Boy, it's one of those days. It's one of those days. Carlos, do you believe XCN will 2X before ZBEC gets going? I could see that. I could see that, yes. White Rock has false partnerships, faked a partnership with XRP with a fake contract and a whole Arab Link token. Yeah. The more I see about White Rock, the less I like the project, right? And like I said, for me, the fact that they're suing a YouTuber, a crypto influencer, because they didn't like what he had to say, that kind of was the final nail in the coffin for me. I think that's a dead project. I think it's going to die. What are your current thoughts on XPR? Still bullish? I am incredibly bullish on XPR. Incredibly bullish on XPR. Good to see you, McNerney. What's going on, man? Where do you think Moonwell ends up by the start of July? Oh, man, start of July. What is with people in these time frames? Oh, we had 3 cents. I mean, would be nice if we were around 10, 12 cents would be nice, but I don't know, maybe 6 or 7. I mean, that's a very, 10 to 12 cents would be ideal. You still believe Jasmine at least in words for 20 to 25 for me. 6 more likes. People says, Mr. Driver, keep on stacking or sit back and relax. I did some DCAing this morning, and I put my buy alerts up over on the Patreon. I'm still buying. As long as I have projects that are still in the red, I'm going to keep buying them and filling my bags. So even though we're pumping, some things are red, so I'm going to keep stacking, right? Absolutely, man. Take full advantage. Take full advantage. Beebs, my dude, what's up, buddy? Marchand is the enemy. Yes, unbelievable. Got to be Marchand all the time, right? Yeats is back by ex-Google CEO Eric Schmidt amongst numerous investors. Schmidt is a key investor. There you go. Oh, Kita is back. I was like, what is Yeet? Isn't that what Jay Uso says? Oh, that's right, actually. Money in the Bank is today. That just reminded me. We got a wrestling pay-per-view today. Nice. Carlos, Rob, what's up, brother? What is a nice size bag of Swift? Yeah, that's a nice size bag. That's a nice size bag. 4 or 5 mil. You know what's better than 4 or 5 mil? 6 or 7 mil. Will do, man. Thanks. No problem. Rob, could you take a look at I looked at that the other day. Is a CTO meme play that seems really solid. Bird EI. Yeah, I looked at that the other day. No idea what the market cap is. No tags. New project. No listings. Let me go over to CoinMarketCap. So the 1 billion max supply, self-reported, 100% in circulation. I'm on Canadian dollars. Let me switch it to US dollars so you guys don't have a heart attack. $995 million market cap. Tiny market cap. It's got no listings. Hard to buy, hard to sell, right? If it gets some listings, it might do okay. But for right now, I mean, it's a meme coin with no listings. No one has the ability to buy it except for over on hot wallets. So can Swift coin get to $1? I would say 40, 50 cents is reachable. John, good morning from Alaska. Nice. Have you heard about Huma? Just discovered last night. Have a chance to do a deep. I have not had a chance to do it. I haven't even heard of it. Huma Finance, $94 million market cap. Tokenomics are not great. It's only 17% of the supply in circulation. It's got some listings. That's good. I'm assuming it's decentralized finance tag, right? What do you got? Yeah, decentralized finance. Okay. All-time high was 11 cents. When did this launch? This year. This launched this year in May. Wow. Interesting. It's got good listings. Seems okay. I would need to know more. I'll probably have to do a little bit of a deeper dive into it to kind of know more, but it seems interesting. Yeah, boy. Sharon, for those staking XCN, are you receiving money back for fees? I'm not. I don't know if they ended the reimbursement of the gas fees or not. I haven't looked into it. Rob Caesar says Cookie could get to $100 potential. What are your thoughts on that? Maybe in the next bull run, yeah, not this bull run. I don't think so. Q-rays, that's what they were called. Yes, Q-rays. Thank you. Yeah, that was the metal the copper bracelets that we were talking about. Beebs, Rob, if we were to pick one, Cookie or Forta, probably Cookie. Hey, Rob, where do you realistically see Nadix going by the peak of this bull run based on adoption, deep in momentum? I could see us hitting, I mean, I would say 4 or 5 cents conservatively. I could see it going to 8 to 10 cents on a bullish run, maybe higher, depending on adoption. Studio Tech, what's up? What's up? When will Nadix start pumping? Tuesday at 1:27 p.m. Central Time. I don't know, man. Are we going up or dipping? Yeah, well, unless we close above the 30-day SMA for Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we're gonna go. I'm not convinced we're not coming back down again, right? So, Mario, Senor Rob, you know what's better than a moon bag? A Mars bag. There you go, or a Mars bar, right? Natasha, BTC totally flirting with 105.6 all damn day. Yes. Teasing us, man. Teasing us, right? El Paco just joined the Patreon. Looking forward to all the insider information. Welcome to the family. You're going to absolutely love the community, my friend. You're going to love it. We are amazing over there. Check out the chats, man. Check out the chats. If you have questions, we are there and we got your back, man. Oh, House, I got the gas all the time, but doing it for both. Okay, so doing it for both. Okay, well then, I mean, for me personally, I'm not interested in buying Ethereum at these levels. I would be buying Ethereum at the bottom of the bear market. It's not a good time, in my opinion, to be buying blue chip projects, right? Their time, you should have bought them in the bottom of the bear market. Right now, it's just not the best time unless you've already got positions and you're just filling those bags, right? Pumping Roberto over here on X. Get over here for the news. Patreon peeps, absolutely. Just started KYC for CoinList. Going to see if I can make my limit orders by. Hey, not a bad idea, man. Not a bad idea. Copper Fit bracelets. Yes, yes, yes. Power Balance was another one. Yes, Power Balance. You like AI tech. Is that a project, AI tech? Or is it just AI technology in general? Let me see. Oh, it's a project. Do I like it? This is familiar as well. I think someone asked me about this the other day. It's got good tokenomics, a reasonably small market cap. Obviously AI. Hmm. It's a GPU marketplace. Kind of sounds like it wants to compete with Junction in that aspect. They got some good listings. Where's the tier 1 listings though? They got to have some. They got BitTrue. They have listings, but they don't have any tier 1 listings. That's weird. They got KuCoin and BitTrue. I would like to see a couple tier 1 listings, but it seems okay. All-time high was a year ago, 49 cents. Yeah, seems like an okay project. What projects do you see pumping first during the fall? You'd have to get over to the Patreon to get our exit plans and our mapping and stuff like that, my friend. So yeah. What kind of news do we have going on? What kind of news do we have going on out there? Let's have a look. We haven't even gotten into any of the news yet. The chat's been buzzing. Quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet, guys. Get yourselves ones today. Use our link down below. Get a great deal. Not your keys, not your coins, my friends. We got a little clip here from Nadix. This is a little clip. So, guys, I did a full. I dropped a full video of the full interview of the Nadix CEO. He did a full interview. I covered the whole thing over on Crypto Blueprint. So if you want to watch that, go check it out. It's about an hour long. This is a little clip from that interview. Check it out.
We are essentially anonymizing that data exactly at the point that the user is contributing it to our servers. So we have actually anonymization partners, some of the best in the industry, and the detect faces number plates will redact them immediately. This is with the Tesla network. With the smartphone network, we even took it a step further. Smartphones are equipped with AI accelerated chips. So currently, we're not even collecting images and videos from your smartphone. We have created AI models that are optimized to run on this AI accelerated chip of your phone. And they are trained to detect, for example, traffic signs, traffic lights, and so on. We call them map attributes. So it works on your phone locally. It looks at the road in real time. It detects the traffic sign. Then it just broadcasts that, hey, at this time of the day, at this location on the right side of the road, I detected the 50 kilometer per hour speed limit. And that's what is broadcasted. So that is privacy by design, I would say. So we are essentially
absolutely bullish, guys. He's talking about their app that you can download on your phone, and you can get paid in Nadix tokens simply to drive around. Just one more avenue of passive income revenue that we have over on our Patreon community. Most of our Patreon members started getting involved in this probably 3 or 4 months ago, right? To make that passive income. But yeah, if you want to make passive income that way, guys, and understanding these kinds of apps and opportunities, definitely get over to the Patreon for that. Babes, Ether has been looking strong. Yeah, that's a good project, brother. That's a good one. Maybe the crypto bracelet will be the future. Maybe. That'd be pretty cool. Appreciate you so far. Met you on YouTube by coincidence, but I do like that you are fair in your conversation with crypto. If you were going to invest, would you split between ZBEC and XCN or just one? Depends on how much money you were going to invest, to be honest with you. I do see in the short term, I think that XCN is going to run before ZBEC does. ZBEC still needs a little bit more cool off time before it runs. So I'd probably lean more towards XCN for the more immediate pump, to be honest with you. Sharon, hey Rob, I have a small bag of XCN. I want to exit and roll into another project. Is it a good is this a good place to sell, or might it bounce a little more? I think that XCN is due for a run, so I would probably wait for it to run personally. Just initiated my first 85K Nadix withdrawal from the app. Stoked. Nice. There you go, man. Utilize that passive income, brother. Utilize that passive income. All right, what else do we have? We got a clip here. Of course, it's going to make me freaking load it again. Just a moment here. So we got another clip to get into from over on Squawk Box. All right, I remain a buyer of Tesla despite so this is about the Mr. T and Elon feud. But are people still buying their stock or not? Let's get into it.
Joining us right now to talk more about Tesla is Gene Munster, Deepwater Asset Management managing partner. And Gene, there was a massive and hard and fast sell-off yesterday. A little bit of a rebound this morning, up by about 5%. But you're talking about more than $100 billion that was sold off instantaneously as this happened. Was that an overreaction in your mind, or was it just?
Becky, I think it was an overreaction, and ultimately, Andrew really hit the pressure point on the head, and I just want to zero in on that. What's at play here is this treatment that Tesla, or Waymo for that matter, may have with the federal government, NHTSA specifically, in terms of making it easier for autonomous vehicles to become widespread. And this, of course, was the impetus for Tesla's move in valuation, $900 billion today. And that's why the stock is down, that's somehow put in jeopardy because of what happened yesterday. But my view that this is an overreaction comes to a position. It comes from a position that ultimately I think that the president wants to do what is right for the country, despite I think all the personalities between the two and wanting to get a kind of a one-upsmanship. I think that the president does want to do what's right for the country. And when you think about AI and this arms race, I mean, undoubtedly this is a new frontier in terms of global power. And the physical AI piece is one manifestation of that. And the most obvious example of that is going to be with autonomy. So just to kind of play this forward, let's take the position that Trump is more punitive to Elon. It makes it more difficult for autonomous. And then we look around and we see autonomous vehicles in China everywhere. I'm fast forwarding 1 to 5 years from now. And in Europe and the rest of the world, it would be a little bit odd, I think, for this personality blow up to really slow down that pace of innovation. And so ultimately, I think that what is best for the country is for autonomy to move forward. And I think that that means that this is going to continue to move forward. Obviously comes at a big time with Tesla next week and what we're going to hear from Austin.
You know, Gene, I think really looking through it, though, there were questions that people were trying to get to immediately. The government contracts, the permissions that he needs, not only for autonomous driving, but for anything else he wants to do down the line with robots and other issues, for that to get kind of rolled out. If you're sure that this is an overreaction, would you be buying this today? Are you buying this stock today?
So I own Tesla personally. I'm going to continue to own it. Ultimately, is that this robotics, the government piece, is really important for SpaceX. It's really not important for Tesla. I think that the implications in terms of what happens with Optimus and the government being a big buyer of Optimus, I think is small to the opportunity within industrial robotics. And so, yes, I am a buyer here. I'm a buyer in part because I think that on the margin, while the robotaxi rollout slow initially, starting to gain some momentum in Austin, it won't be perfect by any measure, but I think it will speak to a very simple truth, which is autonomous vehicles are safer and people do prefer them. They don't like actually talking to their Uber driver. They do prefer autonomous. And so I think that as we kind of play this forward, I believe that that's more than $1 trillion opportunity. And again, the stock just below or just around 900 billion in market cap, I think that there's still upside. So at the end of the day, there is this other rift. It's worth mentioning. I think the pressure point is around legislation, around moving autonomy forward. There is this impact that Tesla has been benefited from Trump supporters buying Tesla vehicles, and what happens. And the last piece, Becky, before we kind of really wrap up, there's one other piece about the conversation that I think should be brought up, which is this goes, what happened yesterday does go beyond Tesla. It goes beyond, I think it really hits the broader big tech, who's been a huge investment in Trump. And ultimately, what does that mean for, what happened yesterday mean for the likes of Jensen and Tim Cook and other CEOs who have been working hard? They're not the personality of Elon, so they're not going to probably have this kind of rift, but it is, I think, just a reminder that that they really need the president, and we have some big decisions around regulation that are coming up that are going to impact mega cap companies.
So the feud between Mr. T and Elon actually provided everybody with a good opportunity to stock up on some Tesla stocks, right? The Genius Act, if it passes, we could send next week, guys. This could be a catalyst for next week.
We will start voting on the Genius Act, the stablecoin bill, this week. I don't think we're going to complete it this week. We'll probably have to go into next week because a number of amendments will be filed. But we have worked long and hard to bring Democrats to the place where they can vote for cloture. I think we're there.
So what are the remaining hurdles for Democrats? What have they told you that their concerns are? What's keeping them from getting on board completely?
Well, we have generally agreed to many of the amendments they wanted. There were concerns about illicit finance. We've addressed some of those. And we're just waiting to see what amendments are filed by both parties as we move the bill to full consideration on the floor of the Senate. One of the things that I'm looking for is whether the Durbin-Marshall bill, it will be attempted to attach to the stablecoin bill. It's not about stablecoins, it's about credit card swipe fees, but this bill may be seen as a vehicle to attach, and that would be a heavy lift to take a bill that already has been carefully negotiated and add a new subject that is that controversial.
So just one more on the timeline here for the American people who are watching and listening right now. In your view, what sort of week or month could this bill actually become law?
Well, we're going to pass it next week.
Okay.
And so it will provide new markets for U.S. treasuries. It will help protect the U.S. dollar as the world reserve currency. It will provide a way for something like a traveler's check to be used digitally. It's pegged to the dollar, so it's it's a payment stablecoin, something that can be used for payments in a digital format. This is going to create more versatility for the U.S. economy and move us into the 21st century.
For the world.
Next week, baby. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Let's go back to the Bitcoin chart here, see what we are doing. 105,700. We're just above the 30-day, just by a few bucks, guys. We got to close above there today, though. That's going to be about 4 hours and 45 minutes. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Natasha says, if anyone reading this has not joined the group, and it's if anyone reading hasn't joined the group, and it's the best group, if you're in crypto, then you can afford 20 bucks a month. If not, then you can't afford to lose 20 bucks a month, right? Just saying. Your logic is undeniable, Natasha. Your logic is completely undeniable. Rob, I am seeing a Superverse. I'm eyeing at Superverse to beef up a bigger bag. Any thoughts about this coin? I like Superverse. I do. I think it's fantastic. They're partnering with most of the biggest players in the space when it comes to Web3. They're partnered with Myria, believe it or not. So yes, I am big on Superverse. Hangman, still waiting for Zebek to dump. It's been holding up pretty strong. Yeah, you and me both, brother. You and me both. Daniel, what would you recommend someone doing to further one's knowledge in cryptocurrency? There seems to be always something new that is brought up in the videos that remind me how much I do not know. Daniel, what I would highly recommend is getting over to the Patreon. We have thousands of members in our community, and everyone is always dropping the latest knowledge in the chats over there and discussing the latest topics, whether it's macroeconomic news, hard action, company. Also do we do mentorship coaching calls over there every day as well that you can join. So, and they're free as a Patreon member. So get over there. It's perfect for new people, my friend. She said all the things. Yes, she did. Do you know when we can expect your series of tokenomics videos on the Patreon? It's not a tokenomics series. It's a series of videos on how to do proper research, and it is something I am working on. So soon, my friend, soon. I can only do so much in a day, right? I can only do so much in a day. Scott, $400 in XCN. Zebek, $400. Would you go all in on XCN? I never recommend anybody go all in on anything. We learned from the Terra Luna collapse in the last cycle that going all in on one project is one of the worst ideas anybody could have. So yeah. All right, guys, listen, I have, speaking of which, I have a mentorship coaching call that I have to do over on the Patreon in about 20 minutes. So I got to get over there to do that. If you want to get in on those, if you're new to crypto, guys, get over to the Patreon. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. We do mentorship coaching calls every day. You can book yourself into one of them, and you can learn everything you need to know, from portfolio structure to exit strategies to profit-taking plans to macroeconomic factors to the news to technical analysis training and charts, tokenomics, doing research, vetting teams, hot wallets, cold wallets, gas fees, everything you need to know, guys. Get over to the Patreon, join the mentorship coaching calls, and learn everything you need to know to be the best investor in this space. We also dropped 3 microcap gems last weekend. We're dropping another one today and another one tomorrow over on the Patreon as well. So get over there. If you liked Zebek's price action, you're going to want to get in on these gems before they take off 400, 500, 600%, and you're left on the sidelines asking me if it's a good time to DCA. So check it out for yourselves, guys. Once again, the link is down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys later tonight. God bless.